let's say you were 2 years into your relationship and you had to assemble your own flowers.
She wouldn't care.
I don't know. I'm just not that
I think
kind of
that-
person.
Alex is
It's an
happy she
impossible
gets a gift
question
at
to
all.
answer.
Yeah, I am
That's
not
an
a
impossible question. I don't know why I asked it.
I'm like you can't ask me that because I generally don't like receiving. I like giving.
Are there?
Shut the fuck up, Brett.
Oh boy.
Mic drop.
See you later.
Bye.
$1 million, but when you climax,
Oh god.
Whoa.
I can't believe we're taking it to this level.
you barf in your mouth.
Yeah, I probably would.
I probably
All right,
would.
ladies, be warned. Brett may puke on you.
He's not getting this offer right now. This is a scenario.
No, this is based on things that will never happen, right?
All right,
Or
let's
could.
do it right now.
What?
Let's use this
Go
scenario.
ahead.
Let's do it right
So Alex and I
now.
watched Black Mirror. It
We
came out.
binged it.
Came
You
out
don't
last
binge
week.
it.
Do you not consider 3 hours binging?
No, I said on the precast, I'm saying it now, to be binge worthy, I think has to be at least 5. Binging is not about length of time, I think. It's about number of individual things.
I think it's about a season,
How many episodes is binge watching?
Well,
According
we
to
just asked him.
according to Google.
a survey conducted by Netflix in February 2014, they need
That's
to redo
5
this.
years ago.
They need to redo
Yeah.
this.
Before
Nope.
binging really
This
took
is,
off.
yeah. It says 73% of people define binge watching as watching between 2 to 6 episodes. 2?
2? No.
No.
No. Okay. I think.
This just rendered itself irrelevant.
It did. That was a very dumb.
Throw your phone.
It was very subtle. Throw your phone.
I just got a Charlie horse in my thigh.
Oh shoot!
I
You
thought
okay?
You were gonna fart or
Do
something.
you need something?
Hey, where's your Charlie
Just give
horse?
me time. It's on the bottom of this thigh.
Hey, you can do this. Put your foot out. Put your
I
foot
can't.
Out. Do it.
No.
Put your
Oh shoot!
Ah! Put it out now. Flex your foot up like your toes towards the ceiling. It looks like you're trying to take a shit.
What do you need to
Well, I
do?
don't want it to look like
What do you want to do?
I'm trying to put my foot over there.
Give me your
Help me. My back's to the camera.
No, you're fine.
Ridiculous.
You're fine. You're okay.
It's
You're okay.
ridiculous.
You're okay. You're
Let's do some
I'm doing some friggin' Christmas trivia.
Hey, Josh, did you plug in the iron? I see, Josh. It's working now. Hello. Yeah, it's working now. Thanks, Brig.
Okay, I'll start again here.
That's
Welcome
pretty
back to
good.
the PTO Unlimited podcast. My name is Brett.
I'm Josh.
Alex.
This is episode 249. I didn't even say that part yet.
I'm pissed.
249.
God, I can't do everything.
Josh, Did you plug in the iRig?
Yeah, I've done everything now. Hey, I've done it.
All right. So
Production.
let's start the
Yahoo.
podcast, guys.
How we doing?
Good.
Yeah?
Josh.
I'm flustered.
We're all a little flustered.
Good
tonight.
I'm not
God.
flustered. I'm just tired,
Why?
Why? Let's go over that real quick, shall we?
Hey, now, hey, welcome. Please like, share, and subscribe.
There you go. Wow.
There
We're
was
professionals.
there
here.
was talk of postponing the recording because you had a bad day, Alex.
I had a very bad day today.
Bad week.
It's bad. It's bad week, I guess. Well, I mean, the weekend was amazing, but
Yeah.
the weekend was really good.
Were you off the weekend?
No.
No.
Well, Sundays always.
I just had really good stream this weekend. So I guess to catch everybody up, if I don't remember what I talked about last week, but I was waiting on my heart monitor. I think last time we recorded. So I have my heart monitor on now, which is getting.
Show Brett what it looks like
I saw
in
it.
person. In
Yeah.
person?
No, just the pictures.
She looks like a
I
cyborg.
have a cyborg.
It happens.
So I got a heart monitor last Wednesday. Just because I went to the ER for high blood pressure and chest pain and basically a bunch of signs of pre-heart attack. So, and a lot of my doctors that I'm working with think that since I'm still having all these signs of COVID, that it's very much related to being a COVID long hauler. So I've just been dealing with a lot of shortness of breath, chest tightness, middle of my chest pain, and getting winded very easily, extreme fatigue. I still don't have taste and smell. I get headaches still. Is that it? Is that all I get? Is that it? Yeah. But
Yeah.
basically, like, they're just really concerned about my blood pressure's not going back down into normal range still. And for instance, I had a really rough day at work today, and they just want to make sure that they're trying to catch something as it's actively happening. Like right now, my chest is really tight. My chest hurts. So that's why I'm just going to sit here and relax and talk to you guys. So I won't know results or anything for a while, though.
No. And it has gone off a few times due
It has.
to either A, you're too spiked up, or B, you're laying on it wrong.
Yeah.
She's just been having quite a week.
I'm just hoping it doesn't go off while we're on the podcast because it's loud.
Well, I don't think it'll be a big deal. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But that's where we're at. I had a really, really, really rough day. We about postponed the podcast today.
Yeah, but you did get a little bit of rest.
No, I didn't.
Well, you laid down and got rest.
No, I didn't.
You weren't resting?
No.
What were
I
you
was
doing?
extremely stressed.
But were you moving?
I was very tense.
Hey, I was in your corner. I was willing to wait, but
No.
No.
yes, I was.
No. She's like,
I'm just saying no. It would just be better to just do it today.
Just do it. Do it. So yeah, it's just been for the number 249. There isn't really anything as far as that goes with the number. I looked it up. There was the Pokemon is Lugia.
Are we
which
just gonna
is-
do Pokemon every week?
No, because I'm sure 250 will be something. That's next week.
Mm.
Next week is 250.
250.
Yeah, we got to promise something for that. I don't know what.
I at least know Lugia.
Yeah, Lugia is a legendary.
Legendary.
That's when they start
Well, so
bringing in
is-
legendaries.
Oh no, T-Tar was
T-Tar is not a
last week.
legendary.
I was thinking of NTI.
Did we get to that yet? I don't think so.
No, I don't
No.
think so.
Nope. So yeah, it's all good with the number idea. I really just thought that there'd be a little bit more to it. Yeah, what do you want to talk about, Brett?
I don't care.
You don't care? Alex and I have been going through the MCU lately, and did you watch any of the DC movies?
I did. I watched Batman vs Superman.
What do you think?
I didn't hate it, but I had a few problems with it.
Let's talk about that then.
Okay,
I want to see what you think because
so-
we've seen it.
Wait, is he talking about
Batman vs Superman,
Is he watching the theatrical version?
ultimate.
Ultimate
Whatever's
Cut,
on
Oh,
HBO
so the
Max.
good one.
the really good one.
Okay.
So first of all, Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor is just awful.
Weird.
It's weird.
He tried to be the Joker. I think.
It's nothing like what you would like. The most exposure to Lex Luthor I have is Michael Rosenbaum in Smallville.
Patrick would be cheering you on right
which
now.
is very, and I know he likes him.
He loves
does-
him.
He has a great Lex Luthor. And it's
Mhm.
really before Lex Luthor is like a man, and I guess he's sort of in power. He's rich anyway, but yes, Lex Luthor in Smallville, Michael Rosenbaum, that's good. Jesse Eisenberg, not good. He looks like a kid. He looks like a teenager.
A little bit of a child.
Yeah, but
I call him a man-child.
I will say that he plays a very like
I gotta write something.
creepy person.
Yeah.
And I like that he got that down at least.
Sure, but I don't know. I guess I never really considered Lex Luthor
I always thought of him as an older person.
Yeah,
but yeah.
So
Pretty much same.
I kind of liked Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne. I didn't really like he wasn't on screen as Batman that much in the traditional I'm gonna fight regular bad guys.
Yeah.
The one time he crawled across the ceiling, and I thought that was stupid. Like Batman doesn't crawl on he's not Spider-Man.
One thing I had to realize with this Batman is you gotta let go of Nolan's vision.
Sure.
You have to let go of everyone's vision.
Because this Batman is an arsenal Batman, like a war machine.
Yeah.
Sure,
Batman.
yeah.
He's got guns.
He does, and that's
And a lot of money.
well,
It's a different take.
Nolan's had the mines. He had the gun with the mines.
Yeah, but Batman has no guns rule.
Yeah.
So,
Seeing him with a freaking AR is like, okay,
Right.
it's a
It
little
doesn't
that
look
was
right.
That was
It's
just
weird.
in that futuristic
Yeah.
how you say that?
apocalyptic.
Yeah, that.
Well, you'll see more of that.
Okay, so the second thing I didn't like is he's all dead set on killing Superman. I got to stop this guy. He's
Right.
like, my mom's name is Martha and she's dying. Oh, we got to save her. We're best friends now. I hated that.
Well, I
I
think,
think everyone did.
that is the biggest gripe, but I will give it the only thing that I can say is it humanizes Superman.
Sure.
Maybe that's the only thing that gives it merit. But Martha! What did you say?
Oh, we have something in common. I guess let's just flip the script,
Let's
man.
be BFF. Zack Snyder, I don't know if he wrote that.
Oh.
I don't know who did. I think Zack Snyder had that writing. But he could have done better.
The last thing, they cheapened the kind of villain that Doomsday is.
Yeah.
This Doomsday was powerful, but Doomsday he kills Superman in the comics.
Yes.
Or he beats him so badly that he has to go recover for like an extended period of time.
Superman's dead. At the end.
But in the comics, he doesn't die. He does, but he literally has to go to the Fortress of Solitude and just heal, which is crazy because he's Kryptonian.
They bring
that's right.
the Fortress of Solitude kind of extent into Justice League.
Yeah.
So
that was pretty much it. I didn't hate it, but
what do you think of Wonder Woman?
It was fine. I mean, I knew she was going to
Did
show
you like
up.
the music?
I don't even recall hearing the music. Like I'm
Wow.
sure I did, but it didn't. I don't.
Okay, well, her rock music is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, when you get to the Justice League, it's all you hear when she's on screen,
Yeah.
pretty much. That was one complaint people had, is that was her music and that's all you hear. It's
Yeah.
like, well, it's fine, it's good,
It's
it
at
does
least
the
good
job.
music.
Yeah, agreed. It's good music. It's good music. So, when we saw it in theaters, Alex hated the crap out of this movie.
I did
Mhm.
a lot.
That movie. So
Mhm.
it really took a lot for you to see Justice League, and then that was garbage.
So,
and then Zack Snyder's.
Yeah.
I did get called out by cousin Andrew for me bashing the MCU
Well,
on last week's show.
I
Yeah.
gotta say, you have some merit to it. Like, I'm watching the MCU. They all very much have the same kind of cyclical. Now I'm watching the sequels, and I'm seeing it all the same.
Mhm.
You know, Winter Soldier and Dark World is where we're at in the MCU. Watched Iron Man 3 as well, so I'm through all those sequels of. This is phase 2, I believe, or
Yes. I
Yeah.
believe we're in phase 2 now.
yeah. So,
What
and what I'm seeing is this the same formula.
what I did like is that Batman vs Superman is technically, I don't know, is it rated R, because it felt like it's very dark, very much
Supposed to be
darker
R.
than the MCU, which makes sense because the MCU is done by Disney. So big surprise.
I was very surprised when they announced that Deadpool 3 is staying R.
I was
So we'll see
Do you
how
know how
much.
many people would not see it if it was anything less than R?
Apparently, the Deadpool 2 PG-13 rating making was good. I don't know if that was a troll or not, though. But
Yeah, I don't know.
I wouldn't know. I
His
wouldn't know.
favorite
word is the F word.
So
much is-
so you watch, which ones did you say? Iron Man 3 and
Everything up to
so you just started at the beginning?
Well, I
What?
mean, we're watching them in order.
I'm watching them in an actual like.
Not release order.
Well, now it's starting to become that way.
Well, it goes, yeah, because it kind of catches on,
It's
but
catching up.
we're
soon.
watching it in
I want to see Age of Ultron so
chronological
bad
order.
now.
I know. I
After
like
watching
that one.
Winter Soldier and Dark World and watching Iron Man 3 and the WandaVision. You know, I just want to see more of Wanda. I just want to see more of
Well,
it.
we just got introduced to the twins in the MCU.
Yeah.
For like, the 5 seconds you get to see them.
So next is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 and 2.
And I
then
love both of those.
And then I get to watch Age of Ultron.
So this week I will hit Justice League.
That's going to be a whole week thing for you.
Probably.
Yeah.
And we can re-hit that for 250.
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
Do you want to watch it again?
Yeah. I've been craving to watch it
I've
again.
actually been craving too.
Yeah. It was that good.
Let's
of a
do
movie.
it. Let's do that and then have us like.
I still think Brett should watch the original and then watch.
No.
it.
You said
No.
last week not to watch.
No.
the
I think
original.
I mean, if you have time.
I think he'll appreciate the next movie and see why it's so much better. I just want him to
It's
watch.
like
I seriously want
6
him to watch.
hours.
I know, but I seriously want you to watch the theatrical one, get on the show, and be like, that was just shit.
I'm not watching the theatrical. Not gonna do it.
Please don't.
Oh my god.
I'm actually
I just
telling
want
you.
to hear like the Brett side of this, like a Brett review of the original Justice
I just hope
League.
he likes the.
I don't see
Snyder
why he
cut.
wouldn't.
Well, I mean, from what you say about Batman vs Superman, you're probably gonna like it. You're probably gonna like.
Yeah.
I mean, Alex
You'll
was
like it.
kind of iffy on Batman.
I went
vs
from
Superman.
hating these movies to absolutely putting this at the top of my list.
Do you think Justice League gives Batman vs Superman a little bit more?
Yes,
Yeah. You
Yeah.
think so? So you like it a little bit more?
a little bit more.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, so we'll talk about.
Still not loving it.
Why don't we do a spoiler chat about it next week? So it's a little bit more of a in depth.
Yeah, because if you haven't watched it yet, anyways.
4 hours. I think people have other things to do, but whatever. Anyways, let's move on from there. Speaking of movies, you want to talk about the movie of the week?
Yeah.
Sure.
The American Pie, Girls Rules.
Yeah.
That was your choice. That's a
It
movie
was.
club movie.
Josh and I had not seen it. This was Brett's choice.
No, came out in 2020, by the way.
Oh, it's that recent?
It's that recent. Yeah.
I was wondering with all of the words in it that we've been using. I'm like, I know what that word is. I know what that word is.
Yeah, pretty much.
all the slang words.
So the synopsis goes: it's senior year at East Great Falls. Annie, Kayla, Michelle, and Stephanie Stifler decide to harness their girl power and band together and make a pact to get what they want in their last year of high school.
So when it came time to watch this, I'm like, I didn't really want to watch it. And then as I'm watching it, I'm laughing because it's funny.
Yeah.
And then I also thinking they're not gonna like this. I can feel it.
Surprisingly enjoyable.
Really.
I really
Very
liked
I'm
it.
glad you liked it.
Surprisingly
I
enjoyable.
really liked it.
I don't understand. Rotten Tomatoes has critics have this at a 30%. Fans have it at a 16.
Really?
Really.
Yes.
I would have put it.
Do
way,
you think
way up
it's
there.
because we were around for the first for the originals?
No, I don't think it has. No,
The-
I don't compare
the-
this to the originals
There's
at all.
no nostalgia
The,
factor.
the two connections are East Great Falls
That's it.
and
Stifler.
Stephanie Stifler.
I
Yeah.
rolled my eyes when I heard Stifler as her last name at the beginning. I'm like, oh my god, we're getting another. And it turns out this character was more redeemable than the other
Yeah,
Stiflers.
sure.
Yes.
Bandcamp, pretty good, I think, for a Stifler character.
Well, I mean, they also had the callback at the end where he's like, "I learned that at band camp."
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay.
I was hoping to see a cameo by somebody.
Somebody, yeah, even if it's
Okay.
Danny
Trejo.
Trejo.
Well, okay.
What the fuck?
Totally
I just wanted to put
ridiculous.
that out. I'm like, why in the hell is Danny Trejo
Why,
in
he
this
even
movie?
got-
Why
He
is he in
got
this
top
movie?
billing. He was in like 3 scenes.
Top
Dancing.
billing.
Oh, he's-
Did he even
he's-
have a line?
No, he had no line.
He had no line.
He was in the cast of characters that scrolls at the beginning.
Okay,
Oh my
so I want to
God.
put this out there. They cast Danny Trejo for probably 3 scenes. He's in for maybe 10 seconds
think
each
Less
scene.
than a minute of screen time.
And
Yes.
he's dancing. He has a door open.
He's doing a Rubik's Cube during the morning announcements.
That I didn't notice that one.
Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah.
When the new principal
Well, the new principal
is
starting. yeah.
talking.
But I gotta say, why? Why couldn't you make him be?
Is he in any of the others, or did they
No, no.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
They could have
that's
had it
weird.
been like no, I don't know. They didn't. This is the only one without Eugene Levy.
Yep.
By the way, so yeah, no cast from any
Really,
previous.
0 returning characters.
So this has no nostalgic factor, which is fine. You don't
They
necessarily
could
need
have
it.
made.
I was
this-
fine with that.
They could have made this movie with no American Pie connection,
Mhm.
but maybe they needed that to
Be able to create that storyline
exactly.
because
Well,
it follows.
It's funny you say that
that, so.
because the way that this was written, it was actually written opposite 4 guys on trying to get with one girl. Brand new cast.
Yeah, but that movie's been made plenty of times.
I know. They flipped it. They flipped it when the script got
and I really enjoyed it.
put into other people's hands. The person who wrote it at first was right after the Book of Love, I believe, was the last one. I don't think I watched that one. I think that's the only one I skipped. But I've seen like Beta House and Naked Mile and Bandcamp and all those. I thought it was rather predictable though.
Oh, it's very predictable.
It would end up the way it did, absolutely.
Yeah.
Except for some of the scenes are cheesy, like
Yeah.
whoa, little cheesy, little too. But we watched She's All That. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, we can get through this.
I'm also saying, like, this movie actually, especially the first half, like, I looked at Josh and I'm like, wow, this is actually pretty damn funny.
You were laughing. Oh, what was your first time you lolled out? I think it was something to do with the sex toys.
Well,
I think it was the sex toys.
when the Michelle character, when one of the balls falls out when she means
That was it. That was the Benoit balls when it dropped on the floor.
Josh had walked out of the room, I think, at that point. You were getting, like, a drink or something, and I was like, her ball fell out.
Right before that, when she's looking at him, he's like, door, and she runs smack into the door. I laughed out loud at that. And the whole scene in the sex shop is pretty funny.
It's pretty awkward, but pretty
It was
awkward
pretty
in a
funny.
reason.
It was pretty funny.
But I gotta say, like, Michelle's character definitely the name rings synonymous in the American Pie world by being
Oh,
corny.
no, actually, no, I found out the first thing that I laughed at.
What?
When she has the dental dam in her mouth that she, like, inhales gets
They
stuck in
could've
her
done
windpipe.
so much more with that scene.
Like, that reminded me very much of, like, an opening for American Pie.
The awkward gym
They
opening.
didn't do enough with that scene.
Mima and Papa saw
Saw
your
your
penis.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, it was actually pretty funny. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah. I did not like Kayla's character. That would have been the one who was constantly on and off with her boyfriend.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
She went into her boyfriend's text and went a little psycho without learning the details.
She did.
Yeah, but
Yep.
that's the typical, like, overprotective
I
female.
think that's just me being an adult, understanding it a little bit better than the way they would.
Yeah, but they're
Mhm.
trying to play it off as a 17-year-old. So, yeah, of course they're going to be like that.
Yeah, well, that's just my gripe. I can have
Look,
that.
you're an adult.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, they could have done a different sibling of someone else. Like, doesn't Kevin have a brother? Like a younger brother? I mean, somebody else could have.
Well, Stifler had a younger brother, but that was Bandcamp.
Yeah.
They could have done someone else's cousin.
The
then.
problem is, it could have been their own kids.
That too.
That's very true.
Because they're all older than me.
I know.
I can't wait to see if they're actually going to do something with that. Maybe
I
they'll do something
think that would be good.
like American
Well,
Pie.
we know
grown.
that
I
Jim
don't
and
know.
Michelle had a kid, and I don't believe anybody else did. As
Not
of,
that we know of.
if you want to put it in real
2010?
times, as of 2014 was when
2014.
American Reunion was.
Oh, damn. Was it really 2014?
Pretty sure.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
American Pie Next Generation.
Well, yeah.
There you
They'll
go.
just have to skip time, do a time hike.
And now, Jason Biggs is Eugene Levy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay,
Yeah.
Wait, I still think
Um,
Eugene Levy should be in it, though.
Oh yeah. pretty cool.
Definitely.
I think it's good.
Oh, I'd see that.
Maybe better than most of the spin-offs. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I think it's
so.
better than
I think it's pretty good.
At least it's better than Naked Mile
Yeah.
and Beta House. There's no there isn't really like a whole lot to it that I can complain about. It's kind of like The Good Boys.
Sure.
That was a really good movie.
Uh-huh.
I want to see a sequel to that. I think they might be sequeling that actually.
They could.
I hope they
mean,
do.
the kids were young enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 6.5, but I'd say it's probably just as good watching it with a friend to laugh out loud at some of the weird things that happen.
Mhm.
Little cliche, but yeah. What do you think, Alex?
I'd go with 7.
Yeah,
I
7?
could go with a 6.5.
Yeah, good movie. What is next week, Alex?
Oh shit! It's my.
Oh,
turn,
why do you
isn't it?
guys always do this? It's for episode 250. What's going to be the episode
No,
250?
and you know what? I totally have it too. Of course, now that the spotlight's on me, it's gonna go away.
We
but
can't forget. I said we can come back to this, but we can't forget.
yeah,
Like,
we
what the
can come
movies.
back to it because I remember saying it out loud to you, and you're like, "Ooh, yeah, that one." So I have to try to remember.
Are you sure it was with me? Because I don't know if I had that conversation
Oh,
with you.
then actually maybe it was at work then. I talk about you a lot at work. I was like, "Oh, has he seen this? Has he seen this?"
What?
That's just what we say.
Oh.
And, yeah. And most of the time it's "Oh, probably not."
Probably not.
Oh, you should make him watch this one.
So, you want to talk about Indiana Jones?
I didn't watch it.
But you have trivia?
No.
Oh,
I didn't know we were. I thought we were
I had one. I
waiting
just
on that
remembered it.
because of 250.
we can
Okay.
if you want
We
to.
better.
Okay, you weren't ready.
I wasn't.
Oh, that's
I'm ready.
fine.
I'm ready.
What?
What?
I have another one after this, but have you seen Homeward Bound?
Yeah.
Of course.
Of course.
Okay, sorry. There was
Oh,
a thing that happened at work the other day, and I could not. I was trying to think of the names of the 3 animals that are in there, and I came up with Sassy and Chance, and I could not
Shadow.
remember Shadow. And I was like, everyone's like, why don't you just Google it? It's like, nobody Google it. Nobody do it. Don't do that to me.
How
Like,
long did it take you?
Probably about 15 minutes.
Oh wow.
So I was trying to think because you always hear Shadow say sassy, like so you always like hear his voice, and you always hear Chance's voice, and her going like just you always hear Shadow's voice saying Chance, or you always hear like the little boy saying Chance, but you don't. I can't remember.
Do you know who voices Sassy?
I don't remember.
I don't remember sassy, but oh wait, is it You know, no, I don't know. I know who does
Sassy,
Chance.
Who does Chance?
I know Chance.
Back to the Future.
Okay, what's his name?
Oh shoot. Come on, Alex, you got this.
Yeah, I do. You know who he is.
I know who he is, of course.
Michael J. Fox.
There you go.
Sassy is Sally Field.
It is Sally
Yes.
Field? The mother in the movie.
No.
Isn't she the mother?
No.
Oh, she's not. Sorry, I got
Sally
that Mrs.
Field
Doubtfire.
Sally Field is Mrs. Doubtfire and Forrest Gump.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. So her, but who does Shadow?
I don't know who does.
Okay.
Shadow.
Well, either way, so I finally got it in my head because I was like, Sassy, Chance, and I just kept saying over and over, and then I just heard like when Shadow gets like hurt like really bad, you just hear Sassy go, "Oh, Shadow!" Like, and I was like, "Shadow!" I just said it like really loud. I'm like, I got it.
She says it multiple times.
Well, Chance says it even more.
I don't remember.
Shadow.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
I mean, they all look up to him.
I
'cause
guess.
He's the old
I just-
pup.
Senior.
I could not for like the life of me remember Shadow. But anyway, so I ran into an instance where we have somebody at work who's just turned 18, and of course I'm talking about Homeward Bound, and I said something to her, and she was like, "What?" I'm like, "Oh, dang it, I'm old." Like, you have no idea what this movie is. Oh, okay. And then I ran into there was a puppy that I had seen, and it had like the longest freaking ears I've ever seen. It was a basset, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this looks like Droopy." And
Oh,
the same
no.
girl I was talking to, she's like, "Who's Droopy?"
Oh, Droopy the cartoon.
Yes, and I was like, from Looney Tunes, and she's like,
Isn't
"What?"
Droopy is Hanna-Barbera.
No,
Yeah.
Droopy's from Looney Tunes.
He's Hanna-Barbera,
He's
Alex.
Hanna-Barbera.
He's Hanna-Barbera.
A bull crap because I
No,
looked up Droopy.
Actually, he's Hanna-Barbera. That's right, because he's part of the Hanna-Barbera cartoons where he's with Harvey Birdman.
And he's with Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
Tom and Jerry Kids.
Hanna-Barbera.
TV shows.
Jesus.
Tom and Jerry and Kids, Droopy, Master Detective, Tom and Jerry the show.
Tom and Jerry's not Looney Tunes.
No, they're not.
No, but
Do I really got that wrong?
it's okay. It's from the same era.
Well, okay.
almost.
Either way, so same era. So anyway,
It's
so I was like,
I know
I
it's
said,
not Looney Tunes.
well,
know that.
I typed into Google Droopy Looney Tunes and Droopy came up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a common
So
misconception.
maybe it is, but either way, so Droopy, and she very much was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. So I showed a picture. I'm like, have you seen it? And she kind of gave me that, oh yeah, but yeah, she had no idea who he is, and I was like, yeah, I'm old.
Dang.
Dang. But anyways, we'll come back to another movie because that was definitely one of them.
No, I you ever seen Top Cat the movie?
Not the movie,
No.
but I've seen the shorts.
I've seen the movie or the
Back
movie,
when
the cartoon.
Boomerang, well, actually, Boomerang didn't exist. Cartoon Network
Cartoon
actually
Network was
played
doing
old
them.
cartoons.
Oh, I miss it. I miss it.
It's because
Really.
they're all
I really do.
woke.
Woke.
You know,
Well, they're
just-
doing live action stuff on the Cartoon Network now.
Yes.
It's kind of stupid. I mean, Tim and Eric is actually kind of funny though.
like but now even Boomerang doesn't play old stuff. Not that, like they might do some.
Where do you get your old stuff?
I'm talking like Top Cat and
Yeah.
and the original Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Old stuff.
I think they brought some of that to Warner Brothers, didn't they? Or to HBO?
They might have.
What are you looking up, Alex?
There was a movie I wanted to look up real quick to see if he knows what it is, but you guys keep talking.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, there's
Did you guys watch the Indiana Jones?
well, we watched the first one, but we don't need to.
We've seen it a million times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just don't make this thing as hard as you did the last
Freaking
time.
Jurassic Park was like
you told me to make
you
it
had to
hard.
have a
No,
magnifying glass
Not
for your
that
questions.
one from Back to the Future.
What?
I think
What?
that you made those a little hard.
Back to the Future wasn't that hard. Well, it was a little difficult. There were some that were a little difficult, but I will say that
Hold
Jurassic
on.
Park, you had to put a magnifying glass
Okay,
on
to see
Nedry's
Nedry's
damn
shit.
chest.
I know, right? What
no,
the
you
fuck,
didn't
man?
because I saw it while watching.
I'm
it.
not gonna read his shirt.
You have to like pause it to see what it said.
What color was Timmy's shirt the whole fucking time?
See, he had a denim shirt on the outside, and I think his undershirt was red.
It was red, yes.
Yep.
I knew that.
And
Well,
Lex's hat was purple.
yeah, she's also wearing a purple shirt.
Yeah, and it was like a tank top.
Anyways, so we didn't need to do that like in depth. Like maybe like more of what's going on.
That was
because-
the shirt question was the only one that didn't really come up in the dialogue.
What the hell was that?
My cord fell.
Oh, that scared me. Did you see the latest photo of the black hole come out?
Well, no.
It's in HD. I'm gonna put it on our screen.
Bullshit.
You never saw this?
No.
Oh, Alex, I'm surprised. I'm surprised at you. I'm gonna pull this up here real quick. So there was a blurry one that was already made. Like it was like the first photo of a black hole.
Have you seen Fern Gully?
Yeah.
Damn it, Brett. Man, I want to watch. Some
Why
of
do
these,
you
like,
want to watch?
I want to watch one of these like older, like kids
It's
movies.
terrible.
Why?
No, it's not. It's about saving the planet.
Stop. We don't
Okay.
need to save the planet anymore, Alex. We know how to
Ooh.
save the planet.
Is that
We
the
are. Yes, this is the
picture?
new photo.
Oh my gosh,
of the
that's the
black
one of
hole.
that girl RH
No,
found.
this is the new one. This is a new one.
This is a new
Brand new.
black hole. How
New
close
black
is
hole.
this one to us?
Well, it's the same one, I think. They just got a better photo.
That's what I just asked. I said, is this the same one?
I thought you were asking, is this the
Same
same
picture.
photo?
No, I know what the other photo was because I was the one what wouldn't shut up about it.
You. Yeah, you weren't. Okay, so this
You
one's in
wouldn't shut up
HD,
about it.
and look at that swirl, man.
It's really scary.
It's like staring in the eyes at like freaking Satan's butthole.
It looks like what's his face? His eye from
Sauron.
yeah,
Saruman.
Lord of the Rings.
Saruman. Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the
yes.
Rings, yeah. Which, by the way, if you don't like Lord of the Rings, freaking watch them again. You're wrong. That's a 720p photo, actually. So yeah, this is the according to new scientists.
Have you seen the Never Ending Story?
Nope.
Then we're watching
Oh
that.
my!
Oh, it's
Really?
Yep.
Why
That is a classic.
terrible?
I'm gonna hate this.
No,
aren't I?
you're not.
What the?
That's what we're watching. We're watching the Never Ending Story,
Okay,
and
so
that
let's go into
music is gonna get stuck in your freaking head.
So we're watching the Never-Ending Story.
We sure are. Man, now I'm
You
excited.
you don't sound excited like me.
Well, it's an older movie.
It's old and it's got one of the saddest freaking scenes in it.
Then why do you want to watch
I
it?
don't want to watch that part.
Alex.
I'm gonna cry really
So
hard.
for episode 250, we're gonna do the Never-Ending.
The Never Ending Story. Oh wait, when
That's-
did that come out? Oh wait, I guess we have to look at the
I
synopsis.
will. I'll get it up, Alex. I'll get it. So why did you want it? Why are you picking this one, Alex?
Why?
Yeah.
Because I want to watch a '90s kids classic, or
It's-
what I believe is like a classic, like
It is. It is
something
classic.
that I want to go back to our roots of. Let's go back to movies where people are like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you haven't seen this."
So it
movie.
came out in '84.
Oh, I guess that's not '90s, that's '80s, but
Well,
still,
grew
like
up with it.
our parents watched it and then made us watch it.
So the synopsis is real simple. A troubled boy dives into a wondrous fantasy world through the pages of a mysterious book.
Mm-hmm.
So-
What are the scores on it? Like,
It's a Wolfgang Peterson direction. So you might like this, Brett. You liked Air Force One.
Yeah.
Same guy.
this is
Somehow
a little
I-
bit
I think
different
it's gonna
from
be
Air
different from
Force One.
I know, but same director. I know it's
I mean,
a little different.
I will say for a kids movie, this is a really freaking dark movie.
It is pretty dark.
It's really dark. It scared me as a child. and I loved
80%
it.
on Rotten Tomatoes, actually. It's sitting pretty high up there for what it is.
Yeah.
That 81 audience, 80 critics. So pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Wow. So
I'm
I
glad
don't remember.
I found that when I was scrolling through. I'm like, man, there's one that I was looking at. Boom, Never Ending Story.
I've seen the Never-Ending Story, but not in a long time.
It's been a really long time for me as well.
That's
Like a
okay.
real I have just parts in my head. It has been. I don't think I've seen it since we started dating. Like it's been that long.
I can't tell you the last time I've seen
So
it.
like 20 years.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
long time. Anyways, let's move on from there, guys. What else do you want to talk about? I just wanted
I had a couple things.
That's okay. You want to talk about
That's okay. Let's move on.
You want to talk about the question of the week?
Sure.
Yeah, fan question.
Yes, I know, Brig. That's exactly what I'm going. What I'm talking
Oh,
about.
you just read something on there that says A track.
You'll
Artac.
Artac.
Okay.
Yes.
So
It's very
this week we did I did an Indiana Jones meme because I thought we were gonna talk about Indiana Jones. I thought you would have put 2 and 2 together there.
Sorry.
That's all right. So how has 1 year of the pandemic changed you? So it's been 1 full year since the lockdowns, and
I can't
now
believe
we're
it's been a
opening
year.
back up slowly.
I can.
It feels like it went by pretty fast, but slow at the same time. I don't know. It's a weird feeling. It feels like, oh, all that time went by, but there wasn't a whole lot you can remember from it.
Yeah.
Because it was all the same thing day in, day out, practically, for a lot of people anyway. Sometimes I since I've been unemployed for a month now, I've actually, there's been a day or two where I'm like, wait, what day is it?
That's what it was when we had COVID.
You've had it too, yeah, when you're sick and stuff.
And we woke up and we're like, wait, what day are we on?
Right.
Yeah.
So Brett, what has changed in a year for you?
I don't know. Nothing really. I still went to work, and
Are you more cautious about things?
I don't think so.
You don't wash your hands more,
No.
distance more?
Nope.
Nothing.
If anything, I've worked harder in the last year than I ever have before, and I don't know if I like that or not.
Yeah.
I completely agree, and I don't like that.
Is there anything?
I'll tell you straight up, I don't like it.
Like, is there anything to show for it? Is what I hope comes from this.
No.
Yeah, I think a little bit as far as my
Not positive in my world.
reputation
Mm-hmm.
at work, but I mean, I had a pretty good one before this started, so.
Yeah. Alex is shaking her head. It's
Like
it's
thinking of
pretty tough.
2020 is making my chest hurt.
It's probably what came from it.
Yeah.
Came with all 21.
Yeah.
2020.
Like I feel like I aged 5 years in 1 year.
This means Tiger King was a year ago.
That's hard to believe that it was that long ago that we were talking about Tiger King.
Yeah.
Yeah. But how has it changed me? I think it's done a toll on my mental health.
I'm a lot more cautious personally. Like I'll be a little bit more like I'll stay out of people's way a little bit more.
It's made me like when we are watching things like that American Pie movie, it makes me feel like not awkward but like tense when I see a bunch of people standing around each other without masks on.
What?
It just because it's becoming such a norm now. Like just seeing everybody like only their eyeballs and their head, like it's just weird seeing people
You've
without.
normalized it.
I've normalized it in my head because I see my coworkers. The other day, I saw a doctor that had just walked in and they had not had their face mask on, and I was like, "Oh my god, I don't think I've seen your face in months." Like it just like was shocking to see their face because we almost never have our masks down.
Yeah.
So it's just like you realize, wow, you actually are a person under there. Like it's weird how much it shapes you mentally.
Yeah.
But
Now I don't know if they're really saying anything about the masks because I heard that they lifted it in Texas or something already and there's been no spikes.
Mm-hmm.
so
Nothing's
and they're gonna
changed.
lift it
Not
here like we
yet.
talked about.
Not yet.
Well, yeah, they just lifted it. So wait 2 weeks and then we'll have the spike.
Yeah,
just like we
when's
did for Christmas.
when's ours being lifted?
Yes, but you also
April 6th.
have to think about people are getting vaccinated.
Vaccine is only 90% effective.
Still, though, it's not like they're lifting the
It's-
masks
it's
and
like-
nothing, and that's the only change.
Yeah, you're more likely though. This is the one thing about the vaccine though, is I feel like it is true that you're more likely to get like your percentage is higher to get COVID than you are than when you have the vaccine. Like
Well-
you're like 99% like unvaccinated person. You're like 99%. You're probably gonna get it if you're around someone that has COVID. Versus the vaccine is only 90% effective.
You still have a
So
10% chance.
you still have a 10%, like there's only a 10% waiver here.
That's kind of a
Window.
but
I see
that
what
brings
you're
it down 10% or down 90%. I'm sorry, the spread 90%
Yeah.
at that
it's
point
just-
from your argument. Then that's good. I mean, it's a good thing. But I mean, but then again, we're all very hasty on the vaccine ourselves. I mean, we don't know what
Josh and I
science
can't
is
get it
behind
yet, but as of
excuse me, I just got a
Bacon.
message that 30-year-olds can.
I was just gonna say, as of today, Indiana has opened up vaccines for people 30 and older.
Mhm.
You and I have had COVID, and I
I don't
believe
know
there
what
is,
that.
from what my readings are, if you are within 6 months of having it,
Mm-hmm.
it is almost dangerous for you to get it.
Oh.
So it's all, you have to go to your doctor. Like if you've had COVID, you should get you should talk to your doctor before you get the vaccine.
Absolutely.
So, and like you saw, talk with me going to see my doctor, in no sense informed did he mention, hey, you should get that vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's been so many people that have gotten it that are long haulers like me that have gotten it, and they're like, oh, my symptoms cleared up. Well, then we also had people, if that you're not seeing in the news, that people said, oh, it cleared up, but then it came back even harder, or it made me worse, or it didn't do anything. So they're just shedding the light to make people get the vaccine.
Yeah. Yep.
So whatever. I've not been told by my doctor to get it yet with all my treatments and stuff.
So
But yes, I think that lifting the mask mandate is,
it's gonna be a test of
I
things.
think it's gonna be too early. But it's all gonna, it's a mask advisory now. So you just have to abide by the rules of wherever you're at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. For me, it's just I'm a little more. I don't know. I guess I just clean more myself more, clean my hands more optimistic.
I definitely, that's one thing. Yeah. I definitely, when I come home, like I used to second guess, oh, maybe I'll wash my hands. Like before COVID, like maybe I'll wash my hands after going to the grocery store. And now it's like, if I left the house and I come back home, I do the huff and puff. Damn it, I just sat down. Well, you know what? I was at the grocery store and I got up and I was like, I gotta wash my hands. So, I mean, that mentally has changed a lot. Like I don't second guess it anymore or debate it. I just get my ass up and wash my hands.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I do clean myself a bit more.
So, see if we have anything from social media here. Not seeing anything.
I've got quite a few responses on Instagram.
Okay, you can go ahead. I'll look.
I've got
Facebook and
Fickle
Discord.
Fanboy podcast. They said my sanity slipped away. Well, I was already nuts, but it disappeared at a quicker rate, at least.
Yeah, sanity. I mean, a lot of people have become uneasy at some things, Groups.
G's from Juice in the Morning podcast. He actually said probably my best year yet, honestly, considering he did welcome a daughter in 2020.
Right.
He did.
So he actually had a good 2020,
so
like a lot of people.
He's changed. Hopefully
his
for the better.
life is
hopefully
changed for the better.
Yeah. Sometimes the dads
he had a pandemic. He had a pandemic baby.
Yeah.
And then we've got Terrible Tarot podcast. They said, well, I guess I've become less of a spender this pandemic, and it got me back into Magic the Gathering. So there's that.
Yeah, some people picked up hobbies. Like I wanted to pick up something new, but I didn't. I've just ran out of time all the time. I don't really have any time for anything. Alex, you were gonna do. You're still working on that thing downstairs for the coffee maker.
Yeah.
We moved it. We moved it from one room to another.
JMT podcast. It changed me in a few ways, but mainly it just changed me mentally.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've also got our friends from Paranormal Pativity podcast.
Patrick. Shout out to you.
We've got has not really changed me. Still been working and seeing people I care about. Just have not been able to go to concerts and movies, so I guess I'm a little bit bitter about that.
Yeah,
I do miss being social in that sense. I want to go to concerts so bad.
That's why I put that on there.
I miss concerts.
I just want to go to concerts.
I'm one of the concert people. Like everyone else, like open this, open that. I'm like, oh please, I just want to I'm hearing songs on the radio. I'm like, damn, this would be good live. Man, it's gonna be a while before I get to see it live, or if I get to ever see it live.
But are you gonna do anything differently in a year from now?
I don't think
if everything's back to quote unquote
back to
normal.
I'll go to movies. I know that.
Oh, aren't we? Regal's opening up next week.
Yep, Regal's opening up.
Yeah, I don't know about did AMC officially close all theirs, or I thought Regal closed all theirs around here, but I guess they just closed them for the time being.
No, AMC is closed because I have the AMC app, and a lot of them have showings of older movies because there's not much new coming out, and one of them was Back to the Future, and neither theater in town was showing. Had any times.
We've also got a answer from Brig on our Discord.
Okay.
I will forever use a mask. I like it. I use my imagination. I'm a CIA agent. Don't fuck with me. I never thought about it that way. That's actually kind of fun.
Your mask is a hiding
in seriousness,
ability.
more social events and washing my hands a lot more.
Yeah. Some people came out of their shells in 2020. Yeah.
I want to say it changed me to become like I'm more patient, less patient, and I feel like I'm less tolerable of certain things.
So you're more patient on some
certain
things.
I'm more patient. I've learned to be more patient on. I'm less patient for things that really don't matter, and I've learned to try not to get upset about things I probably shouldn't get upset about.
Yeah, you and I have kind of had those conversations over the past week.
Where I'm like, is this really worth the energy?
Time. It's not worth it.
And I think I've really changed mentally as far as not giving a shit about certain things or people.
We just had that conversation yesterday.
Yes.
I was like, I don't think so-and-so approves about your nose ring. And you're like, I don't think a lot of people.
I don't think a lot of people do. You know what? I was like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, approve.
Like approve or
like it's like, I don't like Alex because now she has that nose ring. And Alex is like, I don't give a shit.
I was just saying, like, it's not my place to approve of it, but do I like it? No.
Yeah, and I don't give a shit.
Oh, that's fine.
But I'm not gonna go bash you on Twitter and defriend you about it like everyone else would have.
Unfollow.
And unfollow you and kick you off the podcast. That's our world now.
Yeah.
If you don't like something, it's like life and death.
Mm-hmm.
My
oh
God.
Man, you should hear mine and Patrick's conversations on Twitch sometimes. Alex thinks that we are seriously gonna punch each other.
I feel like I come upstairs, I'm like, would you guys just behave? Like, I feel like I have to be mom sometimes.
No, like we
Josh,
can talk.
Josh, be nice.
So much trash to each other right now. Like at that point, it's like
you've talked trash to many friends, and many friends have talked trash back to you, and I've seen those relationships, and they're fine. But for some reason, you and Patrick are on a whole nother level, man. Like, it makes me worried. I mean, we talk trash, and I know what it means between you and me, but we don't talk trash to that level.
Right. Where you're getting a little scary with your words.
Yeah.
There.
I'm like, man, you better stop it. Like, he's going to take offense to this, or, man, he's really being hard on you. You're like, oh, no, we're just fucking around. I'm like, are you really?
Give us 5 seconds. We'll take a breather. We'll be fine.
I busted his balls a little bit on his stream the other night.
Brotherly love.
What'd you say?
I said, what's that pile of shit behind you?
He's not very conscious of what's around his streaming room. You got to make sure you have a nice clean background sometimes, or a green screen. He wants to go green screen. That's what he was saying.
I like the green screen idea.
Do you want to do that? Then you lose
all
that.
I know, but I thought about it, but I like my stuff in the background.
So you got to choose one of the
I also thought about doing that thingy, the anime thingy.
Oh, that's a whole nother level. That's expensive, I think.
Yeah.
You have to get a 3D modeler to do all expressions.
It looks cool. I'd like to see what I look like.
How do you do it to where it's only you and your chair?
That's a green screen.
That's the green screen.
Okay.
And that's what Alex wants to go into. I thought about it, but now I just want to get a better camera for when I go in do my own streaming.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I want to do some fun upgrades.
Yeah, that's coming soon, by the way, because Alex just celebrated her 3-year anniversary on Twitch.
I did.
Yeah.
It was a very fun weekend.
Yeah. We can just move into that real quick, and then we can move into some $1 million. But
yeah.
Are we done with the question?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've read everybody's answers.
Okay.
We kind of just segued out of
done?
Yep.
Okay.
We can keep going with it if you really...
Yeah, we can just listen to you now if that's what you want to do.
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
So did you see any of Alex's 3-year celebration?
I just watched the
Overcooked?
The Oops.
The Overcooked thing that I posted?
Yeah,
the one clip?
I wanted to make fun of you both for wearing the same shirt.
No, they twinsied.
We twinsied on purpose. We did that, and we wore the same nose ring.
I can still make fun of it.
No, we did that on purpose because I bought that, and then I sent her a snap of it. And she's like, "Holy shit, look what I did!" And then we had bought the same shirt
without knowing it.
No, it's the same store.
Wow.
So I texted her when I had her on for my Twitch. I was like, and I showed her that she showed me that she had bought the same nose ring that I did too. And I'm like, can we just wear the same thing?
What's on the shirt?
Nothing. It's just
it's color.
It's just like splatter color.
Okay.
It's like the.
It looked like the old flashy '90s thing.
Tie-dye?
No, it's not tie-dye.
I know, but that's it.
What do they call that?
I don't even-
Splatter art?
But you both bought it and you didn't even try to?
No,
That's weird.
it's cool. And I think we both bought the shorts that came with it.
So
too.
we were gonna do Friday night doing Destiny, but Patrick's Xbox would not connect to the Destiny servers.
So we ended up having a good night on
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty
That was
anyway.
a really good night.
Yeah, I busted his balls again, I think, yesterday. I knew what was going to happen.
What's that?
So I texted him yesterday afternoon, and I'm like, a couple weeks ago, I asked him if he had played any Escape on Gears of War, because I tried it by myself, and you can't do it. It's not like Horde.
What's Escape?
Escape is where you start like with a pistol, and you go room to room, and you got to make it out. And
That
the
sounds
enemies
fun.
get harder and harder.
That sounds
It's
really
only
fun.
it's only 3 people.
Oh.
So I said, "Have you played much?" He's like, "No." I was like, "Well, sometime me, you, and Rick will try this out." He's like, "Okay." So yesterday, I'm like, "Do you want to see if Rick wants to play some Escape tonight, or are you gonna play that bullshit Call of Duty?" He's like,
Hey, he did really good last
"Yeah,
night.
we're gonna do the Call of Duty." I'm like, "Fuck you." I didn't say that, but
Well, Rick was playing NASCAR,
he was.
and Alex, I think Patrick had a really good night.
Patrick had a great night. There was like one match that we were playing, and he was silent like the whole match.
He
And we
went
were all
20 and
like,
10, I
he
think.
went 20 and 10 on it, and that's
That's
pretty
pretty
damn
good.
good for him.
He was on top of the
and
leaderboard.
he was on top of the leaderboard because I was like, oh man, I was in the middle for once.
Whoa.
Shut up. Shut up. I wasn't on top. I was in the middle for once.
You didn't make Amanda play Call of Duty, did you?
Yeah,
Yes,
I
she
did.
did.
That was her surprise. So we played Overcooked for like 2.5 hours. And the last half hour, I was like, me and my stream the night before came up with an idea to just throw the controller at her and be like, all right, let's see what you can do.
And
Well, she played Team Deathmatch Hardcore, which is just, one shot, one kill. Didn't get any kills. But I switched her over to just regular Team Deathmatch, which is just regular, like, Halo style.
right.
And she got a few kills. And
How
by
many deaths?
probably like 15.
There was an
But
ultimatum.
the fact that she even got kills, though,
Wasn't
with-
someone
with-
didn't someone take a shot every time she got a kill?
somebody did on my stream. Yeah. I don't remember who it was.
Yeah.
I don't remember who it was.
But
But I think she looked like she kind of enjoyed it.
I mentioned you last night, Brett, while I was playing Call of Duty. I was like, Brett was asking me on the show. He's like, okay, I understand how you get kills. I don't understand how you don't die. And Patrick and Bragg were chiming in and talking about it. They said, well, basically, it's just map knowledge.
It's map
That's what
knowledge.
you guys said.
That's the biggest thing is map knowledge and knowing where they spawn. And at this point, I can't say it any differently. So,
Yeah.
it's like, it's kind of just
It's
when you get. Alex got someone to buy Call of Duty over the weekend.
yeah, it
Your friend
did.
Spencer.
My friend, yeah, Spencer bought it.
He bought
He
it.
came into my stream and was like, "Oh, this looks like fun," and then he bought it, and then he's been texting me all weekend like, "Oh, I'm already up to level this, and I played my first match and got like 18 and 15." I'm like, the fact that you even got 18 kills your first match is pretty damn good. But he is playing with a bunch of noobs if he's level 1, so.
Yeah. So it was a good night, a
Yeah.
good weekend.
Amanda and I spent
why
3
didn't-
hours yelling
Why
at each
didn't
other.
you play Monopoly with Amanda?
Because Overcooked is so much more fun.
Well, we got to play Monopoly sometime. When
Yeah, she
when do you have a
wants to get back
weekend
on.
off?
Never.
Everybody's
Jesus.
wondering when we're gonna play
Well,
Drunk Uno and Drunk Monopoly.
This weekend's Easter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not gonna be this weekend. But that and I can't do anything like that with my heart monitor.
Until
on.
we figure out what's going on with your heart first.
Yeah. So
What do you mean? Can't do anything like what?
drink.
Oh,
Make it any worse.
We've already had a couple of people on stream like, when are we gonna? I'm waiting for that Drunk Uno night and that Drunk Monopoly night. I'm like, well, it can't happen yet, but it will.
Yep. Look forward to it.
Yeah, where Brett can just get all the damn railroads and not give them up.
Actually, there's a strategy to win not using the railroads, and I've seen it work. So
well, don't tell Brett about it.
No, I'm gonna have to see if I can. Monopoly is a gamble of dice, really. You can't really do.
Yeah, but Brett knows that once you
but
get a railroad, you don't trade that
you
shit.
have to be willing to trade to get monopolies, or nobody will ever win.
Well, when you play with 6 people, it's gonna be a little different than that.
Yes.
You know, it's gonna be pretty hectic. I think it's gonna be pretty fun. I think we'll do it one day.
Yeah.
So, Anyways, let's move on to $1 million But. This is a show that This is a segment that we haven't had on for a really long time. It's part of our intro. Actually, we haven't done one of these probably in this studio at least. So I've got these planned out for us, as far as on YouTube and on the cards here.
I had a couple of things I want to talk about.
We'll go to it after.
Well, one of them's relevant for what we've already talked about.
Jesus, Alex, you just love to interrupt me.
You moved on before I was ready.
What do you want to do?
There's you know how the hashtag release of the Snyder Cut was so big that we actually got the Snyder Cut?
Now they want to do more of the Snyder universe.
Yes. It's reached over 1 million tweets of hashtag restore the Snyder verse.
Mm-hmm.
But there's been no response to it yet.
See how it goes when we bully the
from
internet.
Warner Brothers. So, but I guess that's the new thing is everyone's so impressed with the Snyder Cut that we want the Snyderverse because they had all those open-ended endings of the Snyder Cut, and we're like, I want more. I want to see that, especially that scene at the end with the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want to see that. I want to know what happens.
Well, you have a bias on that with Jared Leto, so
no, not just that. What happened in between to make the world the way it is at the end?
They're already spilling the beans as far as what Zack Snyder had planned. So I don't even know if it matters.
I want to see it. I'm on the hype train for it, so I just thought I'd bring it up.
Well, the fact that they've already said, well, this is what was planned for Justice League 2 and all this other stuff, what was the next part of it? And he already said what he was going to do, and if you already know what's going to happen, then why watch it or make it?
Because it actually would look amazing. I already knew what this movie was going to be about.
No, you didn't.
I watched the Justice League.
It's not the same story.
No, it's not. It's pretty similar. You already knew how it was going to start and who they were going to face off and all that other stuff.
You didn't know what all was going to be in this. You had no idea.
Obviously, there's a couple extra hours of content added to it.
Just a couple. But
the main story.
I think it's got a whole different pan out.
Screw you, man.
What?
You're just throwing me under the bus.
Absolutely.
All right, can we move on to $1 million Bucks? Obviously, I'm not relevant.
That's one story.
Sorry, I thought I'd bring something to this.
No, it's fine. What was the other thing you had?
That was it. No, I have two more things, but they're savers.
Oh, why?
Because it's an anytime talk.
Oh, well, that was fine.
That was kind of, we talked about it. I wanted to bring it up. And,
oh, now Alex is mad. Just because I had an opinion on it. Alex is wearing a shirt that says ambitious on it, by the way. What is it? What's the definition of this?
To be slightly, it's an adjective. To be slightly more of a bitch than the average bitch.
Striving to be
more of a bitch.
Can you not read upside down?
Than an average bitch.
Can you read upside down?
I can.
Striving to be more of a bitch than the average bitch. Just like I said.
Yes, but you needed a correction. Can you read upside down?
I couldn't read that word on my stream. That word on my stream upside down.
Striving?
Striving. I was like, on my stream, I was like,
it's in a different font.
What's that say?
No, it's fine. So $1 million But is basically a scenario of things that we have set up for what did you do for $1 million. So with our first card that we have going on here, it's going to be more of a test of whether or not you $1 million But.
Ooh, look at that fanciness.
Mm-hmm. Every time you hear someone complain,
oh god,
you get a thimble of cat pee spilled on you.
Where does it spill on you?
Doesn't matter.
That sounds like my average. I'm fine. I'll take it.
Yeah, thimble's not very much.
A thimble is like a splash of cat pee.
If it was a bucket.
But you know how gross thimble.
Yeah, well, I mean, cat pee really, really, really stinks.
It really does.
It's gonna ruin your day. Cause if you get cat pee on you,
pretty soon you're gonna be used to it, though.
It'll be stuck. Yeah, but other people won't be. You'll be known as the.
They don't have $1
he
million.
Smells like cat piss.
They don't have $1 million. That says.
That's funny. Who
That's
cares?
true.
They don't have $1 million.
That's very true.
I assume you would be able to wash it off.
Well, I mean,
we don't know the rules. We can just make whatever we want. So yeah, I agree. Yeah,
Alex,
sure, $1 million. Give it to me.
Alex.
What?
Do you even remember what cat pee smells like?
No. I don't remember what a lot of things smell like.
So, yeah. I would do it.
I
think
had
so.
a sniff of macaroni and cheese the other night though, and I got excited and I went to go sniff it really hard, and then my senses went, nope, goodbye. And they went bye bye. I got to smell it for like a second though. Like, ooh, mac and cheese.
And it was delicious, I think. Oh, by the way, I hate hot dogs.
Oh yeah. That was the other thing.
COVID has also been it's
You
been
used to put hot dogs in mac and cheese.
Yeah. COVID can change your taste buds
Yep.
entirely to things that you
I'm really
used to
hoping
like
I
you
don't
hate.
end up hating things.
Hot dogs taste like sweaty feet to me now.
Gross.
Like he seriously ate one hot dog, like ate
A
a bite, and he was like, maybe this is a bad hot dog, and then put it down, and then ate another one and went nope, and put it down. I'm like, what? I think mine are okay.
Did you have it in a hot dog bun?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't
With
think that
ketchup and
changes
mustard on it.
the feetness.
And he was like, no, this tastes like sweaty feet.
That sucks.
I'm like, aw.
It's okay. They're not good for you anyway. You don't need to eat them.
That's what he said, but I was like, but I like hot dogs.
Yeah. All right. $1 million, but every time your voice gets above regular volume,
When I drink, that happens a lot.
you can only communicate through interpretive dance.
I know that happens when I'm drunk anyway. You just described my 21st birthday.
I don't think you were dancing.
Yeah, I was. There's nothing but
You were-
pictures of me
You were
dancing.
falling. You ain't snarling.
Like,
You're
he's
sneezing.
sneezing.
Your 21st, you were you were pretty gone.
I
I
don't
was
think so
FUBAR.
because I have to, and it's not even like being mad. I have to shout at work sometimes just because somebody's far away.
You guys, you have a walkie system, don't you?
You know what? That's
We
funny
do,
because
but if
this
I'm-
is just talking about your voice getting louder, and you're talking about getting mad. So now I'm picturing you getting mad, and to the point where
start
like you're like,
dancing.
Brett, your yell isn't even that loud.
It's 'cause
or-
I'm kind of soft spoken.
I'm gonna interpret Brett
But
here
when
on
you-
YouTube. When he gets really mad, then he's like,
Oh, he's just doing the Macarena.
just gets mad and does the Macarena.
I mean, that'd be an interpretive dance to do.
But he does it all mad and pissed off.
I can picture that in the back room, Brett, just yelling in the back room, doing hip dance.
Sure, give me $1 million. I'd probably get tips. Probably
Well,
people get to piss Brett off.
the-
Like, hey, if you piss him off, he'll dance for you.
Wait, the problem is people talk too much. You're gonna communicate through dance. That would take forever to say anything.
The cavemen did it.
I can't breathe. I just see you in the back. Seriously, just like, hey man, there's this manager guy. Yeah, go up to him. If you make him mad enough, he'll yell. Then he'll start dancing for you.
Alex having too much fun with it.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I can
so-
picture it.
I would do it. I mean, you can see me do it on stream
But
anyway.
this the way this is said, it's not even like angry yelling. It's anytime you have to.
I
raise
know
your
that's what I
voice.
said. I was like, I mentioned just like because when I get drunk, I get very loud,
Uh-huh. Well,
but I
everybody
start
does.
dancing anyway. So I'm thinking the only time you ever get loud is when you're mad. That's why
Well,
I
unless
pointed
have
it
to-
out that it would probably be you mad dancing.
I have to raise my voice a lot at work just because we're right over a speaker where they do the pages.
Oh God, that's
So
got to be annoying.
There's that, and there's just a lot of stuff going on. So
Why are you laughing,
I
Alex?
just see Brett walking around doing that.
It means you get real fit.
You get real fit.
Yep. All right, let's go on to the next one. Oh man, $1 million, but every time you lick your lips,
Oh, I do that a lot.
the next thing you drink tastes like garbage water.
Cool.
Oh, that's fine. I can't taste it anyway.
I mean,
Can you imagine in the wintertime? In the wintertime, you're constantly licking your lips because your lips are dry.
make me thirsty.
you
Yeah, I
shouldn't
know.
do that because it just drives
I know
them
it
out
makes
further.
it dry them out more.
I don't
but
think
always do
so. I mean, who wants to drink garbage water?
Tastes like it. That's not is. Tastes like
It
it.
just tastes like garbage water.
Okay,
Mhm.
still, who would want to taste garbage water?
Well, I mean, I'm just saying.
For
I
$1
mean,
million, though.
Do you lick your lips that often?
I don't think so,
You wouldn't
but
think
maybe
so.
you do, and you just
I
don't
do a
realize
lot when
you
I'm
do.
when I'm playing video games. I tend to like roll my lips in when I'm concentrating and lick my lip.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I'd
Yeah.
say no on that one.
I might actually have to say no as well. mean, that might be a first no all around. For
Yeah,
that
I'm not doing. Sorry, it's $1 million, but I'm not drinking. No.
I ain't doing it.
I ain't doing it.
All right, next one. $1 million, but whenever you feel something soft,
Okay.
you forcefully lactate delicious milk.
So, all right, how bad was it that when you said whenever you feel something soft, I thought of my boobs. Then you put that together.
Women play with their boobs, I guess. That's the thing. Is that a thing? I mean, is it fun?
It's bouncy. They're like bags of sand.
No, they're not.
I'm just kidding.
Wild Wild West.
Yes, Wild Wild West.
Oh my god, I'm hard.
I love that
Now feel
movie.
my breasts.
I don't think.
No,
there's-
it's now touch my breast.
Oh, that is.
I don't think there's anything. I don't see any kind of situation where I would want to lactate anything.
But you have delicious milk you can
I just thought,
live off
I
of?
just thought of Meet the Fockers or whatever, or Meet
Oh
the
my
Parents. Like,
God.
I have
You can-
nipples, Greg.
You can
You
milk
milk
anything
me?
with nipples. I
Don't
have
they
nipples, Greg.
actually milk an animal on one of those, I think? Or I don't know. Is this a fever dream I had?
I think, yeah. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Fever dream.
I mean, sure, why not? I'll take $1 million.
Every one of these questions has had some kind of liquid.
Have they?
Yeah.
No, they haven't.
Yes.
No. The last one was
The-
dancing.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
the one before
Okay,
that.
all
yeah.
about that one.
Yeah. I would say no on this one, by the way.
You don't want to lactate?
Nah, it's a mess. Unless I'm connected to, have like those things.
You
that
could just
see
sell your
people,
lactation.
like attached to like those suction things that are just hanging off.
A pump.
What? Yeah.
You mean a pump? Like a shoe rack?
Shoe rack. That's exactly where I was going with that.
Oh my god.
You guys should get a shoe rack. Yeah, we need one of those things.
We
Think that-
still need. Oh, we need
No,
a
we
bigger
haven't.
one.
We have a shoe rack. We need a bigger one.
Yeah, like a shoe rack.
All right, last one. Last one we got here. All right. $1 million, but anytime you become sexually aroused,
Oh, jeez.
a random historical figure will travel from the past to fist fight you.
That means
Man,
before
that
you-
could be anybody.
If you're gonna do it, you gotta win a fight.
Hold on, I gotta fight Lincoln real quick.
I was thinking Lincoln too. Why does everyone go to
I
Lincoln?
know.
What if it's like somebody who's a badass and you're gonna get your ass kicked?
Shit.
Like who?
Who's a good historical figure who's a badass? I mean, a lot of them could be really good that we just don't know about.
I can't think of any offhand.
Yeah,
but
there's
I'm
gonna
sure
be-
there are.
Right?
I mean, this is a bad question. Is Muhammad Ali still alive?
He is.
He is.
I
I thought
I'm sure he
I
is.
want to. Hold on, I'm gonna look.
I thought he passed.
I think that we talked about.
I'm
him
pretty sure
passing
he
away.
is alive. He's
Who's
in
the-
a diminished capacity.
Who was the boxer? Who was the one? Was it Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? That I'm.
No, that's
No, he
basketball
did die.
player.
Yeah,
Did he?
he's dead. Yeah.
If it's Gong.
2016.
I'll be darned.
Yeah.
2016.
So yeah, I don't want to. I might say no if it's.
Oh my God. Well,
Be like,
depends
nope, man, you can nope.
when
I give-
in their
I'm not
life,
that horny.
too.
Take him. I'm good.
What if there's like a U.S. president that you need to beat up?
I'm sorry, Mr. President.
I'm doing it for the country.
I don't know. I'm gonna say no on that. It'd be too like if I was a dude, I'd lose my wiener.
Wow. Jesus.
Why?
Why?
Why would you lose it?
Well, I'm saying
What are you
like
expecting them to do?
I'm saying like you
Chop it off?
You get you get. Hey,
What do you want me to do? Cut it off?
what if it, I'm
You
saying.
boner.
I mean, it might it might happen. I love that scene.
You boner.
You boner. Fred's gone. What's his name?
Oh,
What's his
oh
name?
my gosh, he's the
It's the grandpa.
What's his
yeah.
gr-
It's
the-
Barry's grandpa.
bear.
I know,
What's
but
his
what's
name?
his name?
I don't think they ever say.
She says his name. Something. Your boner.
Yeah.
Because he's watching MTV.
He's wasn't. Yeah.
I thought he was watching porn.
No, he's watching
No,
some.
it's-
He's watching some bouncing asses.
Uh-huh.
They're doing
It's like
some-
I thought it was like an aerobics.
I see you, baby, shaking that.
Oh
ass.
yeah, you're right.
What the hell is his name? Because we used to quote that all the time. We're like,
We could just go with your boner. It's fine with
whatever.
that. If
oh my god, that's gonna drive me nuts now.
I'll look
No,
up
so
it.
Brett was talking about getting his wiener chopped off.
I was.
you were.
Or no, I said I would lose my wiener.
Yeah. And
Not get it. Not.
Where would it go?
When did you have a wiener?
I was trying not to say boner. I was trying to say wiener.
Does it matter anymore?
Just losing my wiener, losing my boner. You automatically went to where's it gonna go?
I
Oh,
get it now.
Oh, you said the wrong thing.
no, I meant to say there would be no point in this $1 million but because of the moment a historical figure would come by, I'd be like, man, I'm done. Like, sorry.
So he's only credited as Barry's grandpa.
Oh.
Mm-mm. She says
Maybe
it.
she just says honey your boner.
No, she's.
Hmm.
Now we're gonna have to go to that scene now.
Darn, we have to watch Road Trip. It's only
Darn.
a classic.
It is.
It's a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
We haven't had a drinking night in a while with that.
Yeah.
But
It's because y'all stream all weekend.
yeah, you don't have a weekend open.
Well, even if I did, you stream.
We have made sacrifices.
I usually have one of the days off.
Yeah. But that's $1 million, but by the way, so that is actually a game from Rooster Teeth. If you go to their website, they have that the game available. They made that up, and it's actually really it's brought a lot of fun laughs and stuff to our
Obviously.
to our show. Now my abs hurt.
Yeah.
Alex, you had a couple other news things you wanted to talk about before we get out of here. You had a couple things.
No.
No, remember she got mad and said never mind.
Why?
No, I'm gonna save him.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's
What about the sandwich?
what?
You wrote it last week. You wrote something about a sandwich.
That was the meatball sandwich from McDonald's.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
We already talked about that.
But there is something I could bring up. Did you know that they're actually bringing 3D printed food into actual like it's a thing. Like they just printed a ribeye steak.
Yes, I heard about this.
Like I heard about this a couple of weeks ago. Would you do it?
no.
Wait,
Would I eat it?
I'm gonna pull it up and show what it looks like on our.
but how would you eat a
Alright,
3D print? Like, is it how is it? What is it?
Like what's it made out of?
Yeah, I guess that's going way over my head here.
Lab grown meat. So I guess it's kind of done that way.
How
like
the
grown in
heck-
a lab.
I still don't get how they can like 3D print organs and stuff.
Well, I mean, you know how a 3D printer works, right?
I know how it works when they make it out of wood, I guess, and
Wood,
things,
Resin.
but
plastic. you mean?
yeah, I can see that, but like food,
Yeah.
I don't get that
kinda
because
the
food
same-
there's so many like
Well, this is
micro things like all the nutrient. Is that really a 3D
that's what
printed
it is.
steak?
Yeah.
It kinda
and
looks
it's an
disgusting to tell
engineered
you.
ribeye. It kind of doesn't look good. in my
It
opinion either.
looks-
It looks kind of gray.
Kind of, yeah.
sure.
It looks ugly. I mean, look at that one piece of broccoli. They could have at least made, they could have at least made the broccoli look a little
The
bit more
screen.
fluffier.
That I'm showing, they really did not put the best.
It's like the broccoli's just like
Look at that broccoli.
like
Bad
meh.
presentation.
That's not good. You guys could have done better there. But that is a great
I
looking
mean,
steak,
what do
man.
they have on there as far as a glaze or?
Well, it's like you've never had. Well, I mean, it's like a
It's-
portobello kind of.
That looks like a
glaze.
dry. Like that makes me look like I want to get sick.
It
Like
looks like a
that's-
mushroom. like a big
it's-
mushroom.
It looks like it has poop paste on it.
Poop
It's
paste.
made up.
But no, like they actually did this 3D printed, world's first 3D printed. cutlet.
Okay, now I want to see someone eat it and tell me how it tastes.
It's like that SpongeBob episode where they're talking about where they're doing the wow, Layla's coughing over here. Put her on camera. Yeah, you're on camera.
As soon
She
as
looks
As
right.
soon as you click the camera, she's like, "Oh, I guess I'll shut up." It's okay.
She looks right at
Did
us.
you have anything in the gaming? You wrote gaming news.
I had some gaming news, but I think it's nothing really else is relevant. We already talked about most of the stuff anyway, so
All right.
that's pretty much our show. Unless if you guys have anything else you want to talk about.
Nope.
Now Alex is like, well, maybe I will bring this up.
Okay, well, fine. Because so there was a survey done that involved like something like 1,200 Americans or something in the 50 states, and it was what each state finds most annoying in a coworker, and it's labeled by by state. So your state.
What does the state of Indiana?
1,200 people is not that many.
No, it's not. But
I'm gonna guess
it said they surveyed 1,200 American workers to find out what coworker behaviors exacerbate workers the most,
Let me
and
do the math
what
on
is
this.
annoying in each particular state.
Okay.
So I just wanted you guys to take a guess at what you think Indiana is.
Tardiness.
So that's 24 people per state. Anyway, that's what I was saying. For me, it would definitely be like, what's the most annoying in a coworker?
What do you think?
Probably
What do you
being
think?
on their phone too much.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Well,
Yeah.
you're both wrong for
Damn.
Indiana.
Whoa, this map is kind of crazy looking. Like, it's all just a whole bunch. Each one has like their own kind of thing. Okay.
Yeah.
What is it?
For Indiana, it's being too loud.
Well, Brett has to yell at work, so whoops.
So other things that are on here that they have is being too loud, a know-it-all, other smug behavior, laziness, tardiness,
What
What?
said tardiness?
gossip,
Ooh.
bad at their job, negative, pessimist.
Can you say some of these states, like, what would be a little surprising?
I was actually pretty surprised at Minnesota.
What's Minnesota's?
Bad at their
Minnesota.
job.
What?
Yeah.
I mean,
soda.
that you can expect anybody to be bad at their job. Nobody gets a pass.
I wasn't surprised at Iowa's.
What's theirs?
Negative, pessimist.
Is it because they live in Iowa?
This negativity
Yes.
all day, every day. How's the weather?
Um,
Sucks. Windy.
And I wasn't surprised about California, which is too loud. And I was
Too
surprised.
loud seems to cover a lot of these
It
states.
is. It covers like 90%. I was surprised at, or not surprised at Arizona, which is laziness, because I mean it's beautiful out there. Who wants
That's
to work?
Nevada, Alex.
Or what did I say?
Arizona.
Oh, I meant Nevada. I don't even know why I even said Arizona.
It's right below it.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Idaho is frequent absences.
Ooh, people are not coming in.
Tardiness would be, this is
Louisiana.
Louisiana. I don't what
Oklahoma.
That's Oklahoma.
I'm very good with my states, Alex.
Okay,
Come
good.
on.
This is Montana.
Yeah.
Woohoo! I got it. Bad at their job also is Kentucky.
Yeah.
Or no, that's Tennessee. Or is that
No, it's Kentucky.
That is Tennessee's right there.
Yep. Let's get. We should have Alex.
Oh,
do a
and then
test of-
laziness is Hawaii also.
Well, I mean, lazy. Okay, so Hawaii. I actually just read an article that people just don't understand that when you go to some places, like as a tourist, you got to remember that's a lot of people's homes.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been trashing down in Florida. Holy crap! Have you heard about Florida? There's arrests and stuff. People are getting kind of crazy with the spring break. Like, it's
Every year.
insane.
I will say that there was they did make a list for people to choose, and this is in order from number 1 all the way to 0, which is too loud, gossip, laziness, bad at their job, bad personal hygiene is on the list,
Ooh.
complainer or whiner, negative, pessimist, a know-it-all, smug behavior, tardiness, frequent absences, messy, interrupts, unprofessional appearance, distracting, unnecessary emails, schedules unnecessary meetings, an oversharer, and then 2 more, which is eats and prepares smelly food in the office, and too quiet.
Brett, I had a coworker get fired because of their
They're
bad BO.
I will say that person
Did.
did
Wow.
smell
I know.
really bad.
It was a long time ago. I was like, wow.
Like the worst I've ever smelled.
To where they had to be talked about it many times, and I don't
Mhm.
understand as to how they still had bad body odor going
They
on.
said in doing this, they found out that obviously loudness is the most annoying trait in a coworker. 57% of workers have considered leaving a job because of an annoying coworker. I don't not believe that. Like, that seems pretty reasonable. Only 29% of workers actually left a job due to an annoying coworker.
Well, for those in the workforce, make sure you enjoy your coworkers.
Over half of the workers interviewed have complained to a manager or HR about an annoying coworker, and nothing's been done about it. I believe that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And 92% of workers have at least one person that annoys them.
I would have thought that would have been 100%.
Nope, 92.
There's always that one annoying person at work, and the people that are the non-92 they're the ones that don't know that they're the annoying person.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Yep, that was it.
All right.
I just thought that was kind of like a fun thing. I like it was like all over Twitter, and I was like, oh, that's kind of a cool map.
All right, Alex, you want to go ahead and plug your Twitch so we can get on out of here for our episode?
Yes, so if you'd like to watch me on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/cute_kitty, KUTE_KITTI. I go live Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evenings after 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right now I'm playing... Ooh, excuse me. I'm playing some... Really been playing a lot of Call of Duty, and I just bought a whole bunch of really cute pink guns and skins and...
Oh yeah,
emblems.
I don't think you're dropping that game.
No, I'm not going to drop that just because, especially I found out after I bought one of my submachine guns that it glows and like spreads hearts everywhere, and then I shoot pink like vibrant bullets. And now
I shouldn't have bought you the dragon skin, huh?
But I really like that gun though. It's just now I have too much to play with.
No.
So anyway, right now it's just a lot of Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Eventually, I'm getting really excited about Pokemon Snap.
And Destiny 2.
And Destiny 2. We're going to start doing that on Friday nights.
If we can get it to work.
As long as we can get it to work. Friday nights is going to be Destiny 2 night.
Or Gears night for when we have it available.
Yeah.
So. All right, as far as my Twitch goes, is twitch.tv/Mr. L. That's MISTERL. You can catch me streaming on Tuesday and Thursday evening and Saturday morning. Mostly you'll catch me playing Rocket League right now. Fall Guys Season 3 did come out, or 4, did come out. Not really liking what playlists they're coming out with right now. They actually have a playlist that's actually basketball now. You know how much I hate the basketball on Fall Guys?
I didn't. Oh, I thought you talked about Rocket League.
No.
Because we played Rocket League and there was basketball.
Yes, that's hoops. Yeah.
I didn't like that.
I love Rocket League. I'll be playing that mostly right now anyway. Layla, you
put the Layla cam back on, she'll stop doing it.
All right. She's coughing over there. Thinking about moving into some other games here. I'll leave those announced on my stream and on Discord as well. So make sure you guys are joining our Discord. We would appreciate that as well. We'll have that link on our chat here in a second. So make sure you guys are doing that. As far as our podcast goes, we'd like it if you guys like the video for YouTube, and if you are not subscribed to our YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button to be notified as well. Hit the bell, and make sure you guys are joining us every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm losing my voice right now. If you want to follow us on our social media, we are on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Facebook is PTOUnlimited. Instagram is PTOUnlimited_podcast. And Twitter is @PTOUnlimited. On those apps, we'll have our meme of the week come out as far as our fan question goes. So we'll have those out every Monday. Make sure you guys are joining us and chiming in for those. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, it is @Lamkey619.
Brett_Wings.
Cute_Kitty.
Final note, I did my taxes today.
We did our taxes last week.
Yeah.
We owed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Every
year.
You owe
every
year.
year.
Right?
Yep.
I don't know why.
I don't. I get.
I don't know how people don't.
Get a decent return.
I don't get it.
Ever since we moved back to Indiana.
What are we doing wrong?
I don't know,
get
because
it.
taxes were way higher in Chicago.
Yeah.
So I don't get it. I don't know.
Maybe we just whatever. Was it hard for you to do?
No, I do it on hnrblock.com.
Who
Yeah.
would you? TurboTax?
We did TurboTax. We kind of flip back and forth depending on what the sales are on it.
I would actually. They made taxes actually a lot easier to do these days. Like
They've made it pretty much dummy proof if you do it online through one of those programs.
Plus, I don't know about you guys, but I don't deduct anything because I have nothing to deduct, so it makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you don't own a house, if you don't own this,
business.
if you that my mom's taxes have got to be difficult because she has to. She deduct.
I mean,
if
if I did a lot, if mine were a lot more complex, I'd probably hire somebody to do it because I wouldn't trust myself.
Well, I think about that every year where I'm like, man, I'm just gonna pay somebody $200 to do it, and then I'm like, and then I get on, I'm like, no, that took me 45 minutes. Why the hell would I pay somebody to do that?
That's about exactly what it took me today, about 45 minutes.
Yep.
Did you ever see the Rugrats movie?
No. Or yes.
You ever seen that? Oh, okay. Well, there's a quote in there. Do you know about the Rugrats at least? So I'm surprised you haven't seen the movie then. It's really good. So Stu and his brother are having an argument because they're having an argument about taxes and stuff, and the fact that he has no income and all this stuff because he's an inventor.
Mm-hmm.
So when in one scene, Drew is dropping his daughter off and says, "Oh, she's like, oh, sorry, your pony got broken. He's like, we don't have a pony. And she turns to her uncle. She's like, well, how come Daddy said that whenever that Aunt Dee Dee got saddled with a loser? And so he slams the door on his brother and saying, I'm sorry, I have to go. My tax deductions are crying. And so he slams the door, and Drew pops his head back in. He's like, you can't deduct them if you don't have any income.
You know what? You don't get that until
You don't
you're
get
an
that until
adult.
you're an
Very
adult.
humor. Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, that makes so much
There's
sense.
probably we should go back to watch Rugrats because I'm sure there's a lot more.
It's probably more adult than
Yeah.
we know.
Well, you know what? I feel like those cartoons we used to watch had a lot of adult humor in there
Mhm.
for the parents that had to deal with us watching it all the time.
That's why Shrek is so good.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
know,
a
right?
big middle.
It's a very good middle. Like, no, it's teen humor, adult humor, little kids. Like, yeah, it's like an all-around good family movie.
All around good time. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here.
Yes.
You guys have a good week. We'll catch you guys next week for episode 250. So big celebration there, guys. And it's gonna be the month of April. So make sure you guys have a good April Fools coming up. So
Mhm.
Yup.
bye, guys. Have a good
Bye.
one.